Hey friends, it's Amy Dove, the Keto Queen. I hope you're having a great day. It's Monday, my favorite day of the week. And man, oh man, what a Monday. What a Monday. All right, guys, I'm so excited to be home tonight cooking something brand new for you guys. Now, this is not my recipe. I actually have seen this come across some reels. I know it's been all over the internet, and I'm just excited to try it out. So I may do it a little differently than you might have seen someone else do it, but it's not my creation. Have you guys tried the Big Mac burgers? The Big Mac burgers. I'm so excited. We're going to try them for the very first time tonight. I'm going to show you what I'm doing. As you're jumping on, let me know where you're watching from and what you're doing for dinner tonight that's low carb or keto friendly. Make sure you go ahead and give me some hearts if this sounds good. Who loves a Big Mac burger? We hear about the Big Mac salads, but guys, tonight we're making a Big Mac slider, like a little Big Mac bite. And we're using the zero carb tortillas, those little bitty small, like street style tortillas. Zero carbs. Now, would I eat these every day? No. This is more low carbs. It's not necessarily clean eating the tortilla. But guys, I'm excited about it. You can judge if you want to, but this girl is going to have a Big Mac bite tonight, and it's going to be delicious. All right, so what we're going to do is go ahead and turn these over. Ooh, you hear it sizzling? We're going to cook them face down for about 5 minutes. So let me set a timer. Actually, I'm going to do 6 minutes because I want to make sure they cook good because this is the only time you're actually going to cook the ground beef. Oh, it smells so good, y'all. What I did was I took 1 pound of ground beef and I added a half teaspoon of garlic powder. I just mixed that up into the ground beef and then I I made eight little meatballs, and then I took those individual meatballs and smushed it down into this little tortilla as thin as you can to the edges as much as you can. And I made 7 of those, and then I've got 1 ball over here, so I was going to let you guys watch me do it. So what we're going to do is let this fry up. Anywhere from 5 to 7 minutes, we got a hot skillet, as y'all can hear. Don't that sound awesome? Does it sound good, guys? Give me some hearts and go ahead and share this video. If you've not tried them yet, guess what? You'll try them with me for the first time. All right, we're going to go ahead and make our Big Mac sauce. Now, there is one ingredient that I completely ran out of, thought I had tons of it, and I don't, and that's onion powder. So I'm going to tell you where it comes into play, but I don't have any for myself, so we're just going to make it without. We're going to start off with a 1/3 cup of mayonnaise, and I'm going to try my best not to forget anything. I've got a good full teaspoon of finely chopped dill pickles. Love dill pickles. All right, we're going to do a teaspoon and a half of mustard. So just mustard of your choice. There we go. 1 teaspoon, half teaspoon, 1.5 teaspoons of mustard. We're going to add some seasonings. I've got a 1/4 teaspoon of paprika. Guys, if you've tried these before, in the comments say I've tried them and they're actually really good. This is the very first time that I'm fixing them myself. So I've got a 1/4 teaspoon of paprika, 1/4 teaspoon of onion powder and garlic powder. And like I said, I'm out of onion powder, so guess what? I'm just going to leave it out. I'm just going to keep on rolling with it. And we've got a 1/4 teaspoon of vinegar. Now, I totally agree with you. I was like, I do not like to buy things I don't use all the time, but I really want to try this recipe, and this was $1.50. So I did buy something that I normally wouldn't buy because I don't normally use vinegar in the house. But hey, this may be delicious, and I may make some more dressing. So a 1/4 teaspoon of vinegar, a 1/4 teaspoon of onion powder, garlic powder, and paprika. And now we're going to do 3 tablespoons, a lot. We're going to do 3 tablespoons. Oh, we don't want to use that. That's just part of fun. We're going to do 3 tablespoons. 1.5 is 2. All right, we're going to make this work. I got 2. Here's my spoon. Maybe. There we go. I'm burning up a lot of spoons this side. We're going to do 3 tablespoons of ketchup. Now, I'm using, of course, sugar-free ketchup. So this is totally low carb. I'll always use sugar-free ketchup. And this one is the Heinz no sugar added ketchup. I love it. It's got, I think, 1 carb and 2 tablespoons. 1 carb and 2 tablespoons. Love this ketchup. It tastes just like a real ketchup. Love it. All right, and I'm going to go over these ingredients one more time with you. Oh, man. Just 2 ketchup on myself. All right, so we've got a 1/3 cup of mayonnaise. Those are smoking up good over here. I don't know if I'm supposed to pat them down, but I feel like I should. So we got a 1/3 cup of mayonnaise. I got my timer set for 6 minutes on these. I got a 1/3 cup of mayonnaise. We added a good tablespoon of finely chopped pickles. We added a 1.5 teaspoons of mustard, 3 whole tablespoons of ketchup, a 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder, onion powder, paprika, and vinegar. Now that's it. Yeah, that's it. So we're just stirring this up. Now you can always add more pickle if you want to, which I'm kind of thinking like the more pickle the better. I love pickle. I'm going to taste this. I've never made the Big Mac sauce before. And you want to make this while you're cooking those very first burgers, because when we flip this over, we're going to add some cheese and add some Big Mac bites. All right, let me taste this. Yum. Yes. Why not add a few more pickles? I also will be putting pickles on it, of course. I mean, why not? This is mine. You can do less pickles if you want to. So as soon as my timer goes off, we're going to flip this over, and we're going to add some cheese and the Big Mac sauce and a couple of pickles. Actually, I think I'm trying to decide if I want to do that first or not. I should have looked at my recipe. Give me 1 second, guys. All right, so it tells me to put the cheese on and then spread your sauce and then add your pickles and your lettuce afterwards. So that's what we're going to do. All right, I'm going to add me some more pickles. Who loves Big Mac sauce? First time I've ever had it, but it sounds so good. I'm like, that sounds so good. Gotta try it. So we're just frying up our patties over here. If I had onion powder, I would have added it. Guys, I've got this typed out in the post, so as soon as I finish this live video, you'll see it all typed out for you. I'm so excited to taste it for the first time tonight, and of course, if we love it, we'll be adding it to the recipe blog. So let me know what you're doing for dinner tonight that's low carb or keto friendly. I'd love to know. Hey, Irene, I see Connie jumping on. Hey, Tammy and Sandra. Yes, Sandra, it's always nice to talk to you. Hey, Shari, I see April. All right, my timer just went off, so here we go. We're going to carefully flip these over so the, oh yeah, oh man, my hamburger really flaked out on me. Man, okay, I can't remember if I bought, look how little that is. That's disappointing. That's disappointing. I wanted there to be a whole lot more meat on there. So that just tells me next ones, I'm going to get my hands dirty. I'm going to really smear it out good. All right, we put some cheese on it. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna go ahead and add me some the sauce. I'm gonna put the sauce on top of the cheese. I probably should put it on top of the meat. That's all right. Just gonna put it right on top of the burger. That's gonna be good, y'all. And we're just gonna let this cheese melt while we're frying the tortilla on the other side. And while this is melting, I'm gonna go ahead and take these other patties that I've got smeared out. Oh yeah, it's melting good. Y'all see that? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and take these other patties, and what I'm fixing to do is smear this meat out even more. I want to get it all the way to the edges. So when that happens next time, first time, right? I'm going to smear it all the way to the edges. I'll clean off this countertop in a minute. That way when it cooks and it shrinks, it'll still be primarily on my... Now, one thing I'm going to do is pick these up and kind of fold it like a taco. You can cut it with a knife and fork if you want to. That's what I'm going to do. Just making a mess, getting my hands nasty. I'll have to wash them. Oh, that looks so good, y'all. Do you agree? Give me some hearts if this looks good. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and do my last one since I've got my hands dirty. I got my tortilla right here sitting on the plate. Can't pick it up. I got one more meatball. We're just going to patty it out and make it super thin. Oh, I know. Ricky Doe's excited. Ricky Doe's excited, y'all. All right, if you've made these before, I'd love to know. I've never made them. If they sound good, go ahead and give me some hearts and share this video. All right, let me wash my hands real fast. Woo! Ricky, you do this in time too, because take the first ones off the heat. Ricky's gonna get the first one. All right, so now that looks so good. I'm gonna go ahead and add some lettuce. I got some shredded lettuce. See, I'm hurrying. I need to slow down. Take your time, Amy. I'm making a mess. Just got my shoes filthy. No, y'all don't need ketchup. So I made a mess. That's all right. I'm going to put a little shredded lettuce over it. I could have done this on a plate. That's all right. Nope, don't eat that ketchup. That's not good for you, Frankie, see. Let's get Ricky come help me. I made a mess. Probably should have just took this off the heat and did it. Learning, guys. There's always a learning curve on your first tries, right? Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and take these off and put them on a plate. Well, first I'm making a mess.
All right.
Then we'll add the pickle. Thank you for helping. Thank you. I got the most awesome man here. All right, we're going to add pickle to the top of this. And Ricky, I was telling them, I think we should just fold it up and eat it like taco style. So it's got to cool off. Lord, I got a mess. All right, I got to turn this heat down some because I got a feeling these are going to burn really fast. Remember, if you're in my kitchen, this back eye cooks so fast. I can turn the heat all the way down on super, super low, and it still cooks way too fast. All right, Ricky, here you go. Just put my hands in this pickle jar. There are pickles. And if you want some more sauce, you can rub them on there. That looks good. Now, guys, does that not look good? We're going to fold them up like street tacos, or you can use a fork and knife if you want to. Here's the first three. All right, we'll let Ricky have at them. All right, we're supposed to put our next three in because I really only had... What? Baby, I just took mine off.
Yeah.
He's hungry, y'all. He can't even wait. I'm just doing 3 at a time. That's really the only space I've got in here. Let me set that timer. I'm timing it 6 minutes because Ricky likes his meat done, like done. He don't want to see no pink, none whatsoever. That's Ricky style. I like medium.
Steaks are different.
No, I'm talking about ground beef. Like ground beef, Ricky don't want no pink. I like a medium burger. Not Ricky. He wants it well done. No moving is what he tells everybody. All right, yeah, they said this looks good. All right, you guys can watch me flip these over. I'm going to go over the ingredients of the sauce again. Thank you, Ricky, for helping me. Look, I got ketchup all over my shoe.
I'm
Trying to hurry. Trying to hurry and cause my mess. Got ketchup on my shoe and my foot. Those look good. Those look good, y'all. Those look good. Alright, so we're just going to fry the beef. As soon as my timer goes off, which I set for 6 minutes, I'm going to flip this over. And while we flip it, we're going to let that tortilla start to really get really good and brown. And then we will add a piece of cheese. Now I got cheddar cheese. Of course, American cheese would be better, but I'm using cheddar cheese. Ricky, you gonna fix your sauce, babe? I got plenty of sauce. This made a lot of sauce. Okay, really quickly, the sauce, guys, if you're just jumping on, was a 1/3 cup of mayo with a tablespoon, but I added extra of super fine chopped dill pickles. We did a 1.5 teaspoons of mustard, 3 tablespoons of ketchup, a 1/4 teaspoon of paprika, garlic powder, and onion powder if you have it, and vinegar. And you just mix it all together. Man, let me see this one more time. I gotta show this off one more time. That looks good. I should have took a picture of that before I gave it to Ricky. Don't that look good? I'll have mine ready in there. He's putting some extra sauce because, man, why not? Why not? Ooh, man, that looks good. Hope you enjoy those. I got me some cooking too.
You don't need no extra sauce.
I don't need no extra sauce. Ricky said I'm saucy enough. All right, guys. So after it comes off, next time I'm gonna do it different. We'll take these off the heat, and then I'm gonna add my lettuce and pickle just because it's easier to move. All right, everybody says it looks delicious, Ricky. You'll have to give us the moment of truth and tell us if it's good or if I'm missing something. One thing I didn't have is onion powder. I don't have onion powder, but I mean, it can't make it taste that different, surely. All right, let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and put my mayonnaise up. I'm not gonna use any more mayonnaise. Gotta use more pickles. I've never had a Big Mac. So I've never actually had a Big Mac sauce before ever, because I've never eaten a Big Mac. So everybody talks about the Big Mac salads, and I'm like, I don't know what Thousand Island dressing. I mean, it kind of looks like Thousand Island dressing. So I'm like, what'd you think, babe? He's shaking his head. He said, He said, I guess that means it was good, right? He said, All right, well, these are that good. We may be putting them on a rotation. Now, if you guys haven't ever seen these before, it's not something I buy all the time. You know, I try to eat as clean as possible. But these are the La Bandera zero carb, small, like street style tortillas. So they're really small, which is perfect for like a snack or a fast meal. I know a lot of people love to make breakfast quesadillas with them. I mean, they're really, really small. So I thought this was perfect. And I've never had the little small ones before, but I love that brand tortilla. We don't eat the low carb or zero carb tortillas very often. We really try to eat as clean as we can most every day, just because that's the journey we're on. We're trying to really just eat clean. I think my timer, I can't tell if my timer's still on. Yeah, 6 minutes. 6 minutes takes forever, y'all. I don't want to burn mine, so I may flip mine over and see what they look like. Ricky likes his super well done. Oh yeah, those look perfect. All right, I'm gonna flip these over. And then I'll fix the other ones well done for Ricky. Look at that, y'all. Look how good that looks. Yes. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and put some Big Mac sauce on the bottom this time. Right on top of the meat. And we're just going to spread that out. Trying to make a big mess. Not doing very good with that. I'm making a big mess. I'm making a big mess. Only because I'm in a hurry. It was a very stressful day today. We'll clean it up, Ricky said. I'm so glad he said help. All right, I want to make sure I get some pickles on there. I put extra pickles. I don't see none on my burger. All right, we're just adding the sauce. All right, I'm fixing to add the cheese. Ricky said I don't need no extra sauce. I'm saucy enough. All right,
Good.
Sauce is good. And I didn't even have any onion powder. These will be my 3, and then I've got 2 left, and I'll cook those for Ricky. Or maybe he'll share and we'll have 4 each. They are small. All right, we're just going to put the cheese on here and let those tortillas start to brown on the bottom while that cheese melts. And then I'm just going to move it straight to a plate where we'll add the lettuce and the pickle. And guys, you've got a Big Mac bite. I hope you guys love it if you try it. Ricky said they were delicious. I'm going to trust him. I definitely am going to taste mine in a few minutes after they cool off. You guys have a great night. And if I can help you with anything, let me know. If this sounds and looks good, give me some hearts and share this video. See you guys soon. Bye.